Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. What would I like to talk about today? Well, I'm going to make a whole segment on it, but someone is very desperate for my address, and I have confirmed it, and someone has moved into the same already complex that I'm at. There is no way you have Wi-Fi in directly in the area unless I could be overreacting. This could be included in the package for where I'm living. So I need to contact where I'm living to see. But it just seems suspicious. I don't remember it. This is how desperate they are to make my life hell. So I wrote the police for the Googleplex plus one time. I hope you forward it to the FBI because it could be a scrambler or some type of system in or around my vicinity. So yeah. Anyway, let's get started. Let's get started. So today we will be doing a virtual studio. Um and I hope I still got time. I'm trying to do it and aim every a day prior to do it. But I'm like, if I do that, then what? I risk them not getting the message. It's more risky when you do it a day prior, but it's more fulfilling when they show up. Because every time I do it a week prior, I know how to schedule a week prior. Some people don't show up or they miscommunication or something comes up. So let's get started. They made sure they use white men names. That's how they these thieves, whoever it is, they made sure they used white men names. Jonathan, Travis, or something, and then it's just sick how these people work around the clock. That's why I don't care what Trump does to y'all. That's why I don't care, because y'all work around the clock trying to make people like me suffer while y'all get rich off of people like me, or make me suffer when people like y'all deserve to suffer. These sick criminals work around the clock to take. They work around the clock to get a hit on somebody else's free money. That's what their pleasure sensors. When your pleasure sensors get high and dopamine receptors get high off of making other people suffer, you don't deserve to be in America. You don't, whether you're from America or you're not from America, you don't deserve to be in America. That is not how America was built. And a bunch of white men got together. Maybe this is why. And made some type of laws, the Constitution. Out tomorrow. Okay, cool. I watched the clip from Donald Trump. It was very, very, very different. It was amped up 2.0 type shit. And pretty much I'm about to show y'all what I'm doing in a second. So he kept cursing, and I'm like, I've never heard him curse this much. He said, "It's amazing. It's amazing." Dave Saunders, I see him on Thursday. Thursday. So it's him. Let me show y'all what I'm doing. Give me a second. They don't love our country. Then, you know, oh man. Sorry about that. If America was a black person, no one would be here. And I can prove that theory because look at Africa. If everyone could come over to America from Africa, that's every African's dream. Um, can you send your bio and pay? Could you kindly send your bio and pay to the email address. It's nothing I did wrong. I didn't give out my address not one time. I'm sick and tired of being emasculated. One day I'm gonna get retribution from people taking advantage of me and getting away with it just for free, man. I don't know if they feel it's some type of ritualistic thing they should do to me, but it's sad. I'm an American. I I'm not getting paid for free because I'm getting paid for free. I'm getting paid because I really suffer injury. So don't ever underestimate why I'm getting paid. Oh no. Oh, he didn't send a pic. Nope. Let me go ahead and tell him. Pic. Can you kindly send in a pic? Let me see if I can't find him. A matchmaker. Let me see. Got him. Let me get his picture off of here. So right now what I'm doing is trying to get this picture. Okay. 9 o'clock. Cool. Let's make sure. December 11th. All I gotta do is change the name. Oh my goodness. Dang, about time. Now add the addition to the addition. Should mess up now, right? Cool. Let me write this individual, this consumer. Ah! Oh, that's cold blooded. I mean, think about what I said earlier when I said, if America was based on just African Americans. I mean, they have so many presidents in Africa that they seem to can't get right. Slaughterings of innocent white people, slaughterings of their own people. If it was so lovely over there, then why are they coming over here to try and stay? And they moonwalk to the money. They just moonwalk to the money because it's like they don't care. They sit up there and based on what I know and how I've been treated, you know, they don't like me because I'm Republican. And I'm just telling my story like it is. I I have no reason to lie. I mean, I was in a bit of a funk when they were telling me, hey, look, you know, I'm independent at first. I was independent because of what happened, the miscommunication. But um I'm back towards being a Republican. So nothing needs to change. I did some long thinking about it. And I feel like the I may say hates it sound hate-ish, but when you've been through being followed and people looking at you up and down and it happens on a daily basis, nobody cares where what they do, they don't care. They're just one big setup. The only outlet I have right now is the police. in the FBI and the government that does investigations on people. That's what they do. I don't know. 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 I don't know what is the future is going to hold. But someone, something, somewhere wants me against the government. It's a sick, sick thing to know that code and electricity will get you your own mini universe of what people, you know, a person have how many email accounts in their life and how many visualized Wi-Fi sites they see out of their life and how many Wi-Fi sites they built or create. There's a selected few out of a lifetime span. I don't know what made me say that, but that was of importance. That's one of those things where they say, if you saw you right now, would you like you? And I said, you're right. I would like me because I know I'm being honest. Every time I come into a situation, it happens the same way, hands down. I come into a situation honestly. I get fucked over. I hoop and I holler, verbally advocating while I get ignored. I've showed this to you. So, the officer I spoke to today, you know, I forgot what he asked me, but I know what I told him. I said, when I sit up there and I ran for a state senate, I know there's a chance that I may lose, and I'm okay with that. But as long as I start a revolution or a change, that's all that matters. One person at a time. And he filmed me and I'm looking down as if I have a habit of it, but it's because, I'm gathering my thoughts and intel, and I'm trying to focus, but um, other than that, I told the truth. They got me on camera telling the truth. And I didn't even get to explain the whole thing, but I explained at least 95% of it. When I went over it in my head, I explained at least 95%. I didn't even finish the story. I got the part where I went downstairs with a knife and cussed out certain members of their group. And I blatantly told the truth. I was happy to tell that part. I was okay because I know I wasn't lying. So, yeah. And earlier that day, I don't know what is going on. I think it's going to happen at the airport. Somebody is scrambling my system, my Wi-Fi. It wouldn't even behoove me to buy a portable Wi-Fi system. because it makes no sense. I can easily change the name, but it doesn't even matter to me no more because that is just some sick crap. I'm gonna contact AT&T and ask them what's going on. But that's what they did to my phone, my first phone. They were scrambling my Android phone and it caused me to miss my flight. And it's just sad, man. It's really sad. I hope FBI, you know what? If I ask for anything, let's say 5 years down the road, I'm arrested for 20 years for doing some bullshit, or maybe 10 years, down the road, something happens to me. Can you please do me a favor, brothers and sisters? You see how I quoted sisters of the FBI organization, government organization. Can you please arrest the bad guys for doing this to me? That's all I dream of and live for every fucking day. I am sick of them getting away. I am sick of these creeps and creepettes sitting up there getting away with murder and taking advantage of Republicans, calling us the outliers and the bad people of the bunch. Like one girl, you have to marry your brother in order to get into the United States of America. Something is wrong with that picture. Are you having sex with your brother too? Are you playing a part with that role too? When I lie, I get in trouble like 10 times worse than people like you. So that's why I stick to telling the truth. And I still get fucked over sometimes, majority of the time. It looks like some of my podcasts or a lot of people's podcasts, I don't want to say just my podcast, but some people's podcasts are rubbing off on um Donald Trump with the cursing because I have okay, is he on here? Yes. Okay, let's play it. He is talking he is literally talking about shit this and fuck that. It was so funny. He even talked about Caroline Levitt's lips. He said their lips just keep moving. I said what? I said what? It was hilarious, y'all. It was funny. So let's continue. Before hold on. Let me close these out. I have